Welcome to Santai Travel Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Do.
And I'm D. In this special episode, we are going to talk about horror travel stories. And if you have any interesting horror travel stories to share, send us a DM at SantaiCo on Instagram.
This episode is brought to you by Agent MRI, dedicated to unlocking your property's potential. You can contact him at 90-105980.
All right, guys.
All right.
Okay. Welcome and thank you again for tuning into our podcast.
That's us having fun with the
broadcast, with the mixer. Yeah,
mixer.
Yeah. So, okay. So, please remember to share our podcast on your social media. And, okay, and for this episode, as you guys can hear from the intro, we are doing a special episode.
Yes.
Okay, in light of Halloween, they say.
Yeah.
Haram lah Halloween.
Haram.
So it's just a special episode where we dedicated to like horror stories.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, but before we begin, I would like to apologize for and thank both you and Elfie. Elfie is not here with us today. Okay. So last episode, recently I had a health scare.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I was diagnosed with low blood count.
Yeah.
So, but doctor couldn't actually find anything wrong with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So just every time the blood test shows, I had like low platelet counts lah.
Asal vampire.
I don't know. It's like I have no idea. I think it could be possibly dengue or what. Like, but you remember the last episode? I was actually feeling very sick.
Yes.
I even said it in the podcast in the episode. Yeah. Okay. So but Alhamdulillah, I'm fine now lah. Right. Alhamdulillah. So probably macam iron deficiency.
Oh, okay. Then did you eat limper? What is limper? Pancreas.
Limpe.
Pancreas.
Pancreas. Wait, who is pancreas? What is that?
Pancreas is the body part lah.
Of a chicken.
Of
a beef.
Of a mammal.
Oh, mammal.
I don't know. Is it pancreas?
I only know.
Is it limper?
What's
Wait,
that?
Let me check.
I know apa yang kita makan tu? Lungs.
Paru.
Yeah, paru.
Limper.
Limper is what?
In
liver
English.
lah, I think.
Is it liver?
Clean up. so Google said limper is clean up.
Okay, never mind. Let's move on.
Okay, so speaking of health scare, so for today's special episode, we are going to talk about all horror travel stories.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so let's talk about our personal experience. If we have any like horror travel stories to share.
Yeah.
So for yourself, D, do you encounter any ghostly encounters?
Personally, I don't have any ghostly encounters. But the only supernatural encounter I had was back during my NS.
Okay.
Oh! Now that you asked me, okay.
Alright,
So there's 2 episodes.
Okay, boleh.
Okay, so the one is during my OCS. I was in Brunei.
Alright.
So we trekked for the whole day, and then we settled for the night. We put up our camp and all that. So during the night,
Wait, how many nights do you have to go through?
It's a JCC course.
Okay.
So for this JCC course, we have to spend, I think, if I'm not wrong, 10 days, 9 nights in the jungle
In
lah.
the jungle. Okay.
Okay, so on one of the nights lah. So throughout the whole night,
Okay.
one of my team members,
Platoon
not platoon mate, that one was section mates
Okay. Right.
So one of my section mates heard something Then he woke me up. Hey, Rusdi,
Okay.
what's that What's that? I hear something. Then I say, nothing lah. You go back to sleep lah.
Wait, you guys were sleeping in a tent or macam just outdoor? Like that?
Supposed to be in a tent lah, but then Basha gitu. Yeah. So but then kita semua like we were very tired lah because that whole 9 days is we had very low rations.
Okay.
It's a survival course
Okay, imagine.
So we had low rations and then like kita dah penat gila. So we didn't think of setting up camp.
Okay.
We just lay ground sheet then kita tidur je kat situ.
Lepak je lah.
And we were all piling up on each other tau.
Okay.
We didn't even bother like to set a proper ground sheet. So during the night tu is my friend, because I'm the only Malay.
Okay.
So my friend like ask me hey Rusdi, what's that sound I say what? Nothing lah. Go back to sleep Say, no, really, you try here. Then aku bangun then I listen. It's okay, the reason why he woke me up is because the thing is in Arabic.
Oh shit. Okay, alright.
So then aku dengar betul-betul
From the background, it's coming from the background
It's
right.
Okay, bear in mind we are in the middle of the jungle
There's no other civilization around.
From what I know, there was none lah.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know whether if there was like any small villages around, but we heard the azan.
Oh my.
In the middle of the jungle. Then like
Alright.
aku dengar, aku cakap, biar betul saya ni. Terus cakap, then aku like really like the azan lah.
Oh, was it like a faint sound or what?
It's a the sound like it sounded like 20-30 meters away.
Oh, okay.
Quite close
Quite close
but kita kat jungle je.
Yeah.
And like before that, in the day, kita dah track like very deep inside the jungle already. So I'm not sure what that was lah, but that was one of my supernatural encounters It was nothing scary or anything.
Yeah.
Then I just told them nothing lah, this one because aku punya platoon mate semua macam should we be scared or not gini. Tu aku cakap never mind lah, this one nothing because this is a call to prayer for Muslims. Cakap but then no mosque around what. Never mind lah, if it's if it's something that want to disturb us, it's a good thing it's not something that will like haunt you or what
Okay.
Cakap okay. Tu dong tapi dong tak tidur balik. Dorang semua macam worried
Because they
Dorang not familiar with the azan.
Exactly.
Aku dah penat aku terus tidur balik
Maybe tu orang bunian agaknya.
Maybe I don't know. I really
atau
I don't
Islam
know. Now that we were talking about this, aku baru teringat macam and then the other story was also in NS.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so after my officer course, I got posted to Tekong.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, so
I heard Tekong has like lots of all these stories.
Yeah, there were lots of stories in Tekong, but then I personally never experienced those stories. But what I experienced was this particular story lah. It actually happened because so during one of my command term, so I had to be a instructor lah at Tekong and then I was in charge of this company.
Okay.
So happened to be that aku was tasked with the field camp.
Alright.
Yeah, so they had a 4 days 3 nights field camp. Or I think 3 days 2 nights. I'm not sure. I can't forget. I
But
can't
field camp
remember.
also is inside the jungle lah.
Field camp
in
also
Tekong.
jungle.
How dense is the jungle in Tekong? Because I'm not in army, so I don't know.
Okay, Tekong jungle near the jetty is not that dense, but once you go further in,
Okay.
then it will be quite dense, and most of the buildings there are abandoned.
Oh.
So that's where we will hold our trainings.
The urban ops.
Yeah, urban ops, and also like those forested jungle semua kan.
Yeah.
That's where we do our conventional fighting
Okay.
macam leap
Yeah,
from tree to tree apa ni semua.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So and happen to be aku was the officer I mean in charge of the training,
Yeah.
and then aku already had a place in mind.
Alright.
But then the superior didn't call me to present. So I thought like okay lah, everything dah lepas lah.
Okay.
So but then just the day before the field camp, my superior panggil lah, cakap, Rusdi, you haven't presented me the for field camp ni. So aku present. Dia cakap, but this area is you book already ah? Cakap, yeah. No, this area cannot use. But so you need to find another area. And bear in mind it's 1 day before the field camp.
And what's the reason?
He say it's overused. I think he just want to make my life hard lah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a new guy, what?
No. I'm not a new guy, but I'm the kira aku dulu macam Cak Mira dulu.
I see. Okay. Rebel.
Rebellious officer.
Okay.
Yeah, so and so aku quickly call the duty driver, and then kita went around Tekong aku tengok kat map dia, then I found this place that was unused.
Okay.
So it's like it's quite deep in the jungle in Tekong, and then I look at the space ini semua macam okay lah, it's just nice to have to have my company exercise there and for the field camp lah. Then okay, so and bear in mind this place dia tak banyak orang not many companies use this area.
Oh, okay.
So it was kirakan like for that time I was the only company using the area.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so dah find the area apa ni semua. So I proceeded with my training plan apa ni semua. Then came the field camp day lah.
Okay.
So during the field camp day, the recruits they have to dig shell scrape. So dah dig apa ni semua terus then one of the recruits came to me, cakap, "Sir, I'm not feeling well." Then I say, "Why? What happened?" Cakap, "Oh, my shoulders feel heavy ah."
Okay, alright.
So cakap, no lah, because before that they have to do a route march.
Okay. Could be cramps or what lah.
Yeah. Okay lah, then I just tell him, okay, you drink water first, you rest, you take a 5-minute rest, then after that you resume your shell scrape digging. So dah gitu terus aku dah go my rounds lah.
Yeah.
So after that another recruit come, cakap, "Sir, this apa nama dia? Recruit
Pereira.
Tak. Aku dah lupa. Okay, let's just name him recruit Jerry. Jerry
sounds okay. Alright.
Yeah, Jerry. Tapi dia Muslim ah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Jerry ni dia macam dia punya diorang kan buddy system kan.
Yeah.
Dia punya buddy datang kat aku. He said, "Sir, Jerry acting funny ah." Cakap, "What you mean funny?" He looking at people funny ah. Tu aku cakap, ni bear in mind ni dah time dah after asar nak going to maghrib tau.
Yeah.
So like, he looking at people funny. Then what? Then cakap, okay, never mind. Aku pergi kat dia. Dia dah macam dah terbliakkan mata dia lah. Dia dah terbeliakkan mata dia. Habis kau tahu dia macam
seram apa? Seram apa? Okay.
Kau imagine lah, kita kat tengah-tengah hutan.
Yeah.
And I'm the biggest rank there.
Okay. So whatever is you are responsible for.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Habis yang ada encik aku. Yang encik aku is a staff warrant officer lah.
Lau Chow lah.
Lau Chow
orang lama.
Tapi dia Cina lah.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. So dia dah terbeliakkan mata dia. Habis dia dah macam mana?
Grinding
grind dia punya teeth tau. Habis tu dia punya muka dah gini semua.
Ni dah macam kena sampuk lah.
Itu lah, dia kena sampuk.
Exorcist.
Tu aku macam aku pergi kat dia lah. Cakap recruit Jerry, what's wrong with you? Tu dia diam. Dia diam je. Cakap sir, tu ada satu part ni dia dah gitu kan. Tu dia macam snap out of it. Tu cakap sir, I headache lah.
Suddenly he turn normal lah.
Suddenly dia turn normal. Tu cakap sir, I headache lah. Cakap you headache lah? Cakap okay lah, you go to sick bay, you go see the medic.
Okay.
So dah gitu terus dia dah pergi kat medik dah gini. Terus that time dah maghrib dah masuk maghrib. Then apa ni, dia dah pergi medik. Lepas tu medik datang kat aku pula.
Okay.
Sir, this one I think he dehydration lah.
Alright. IV
so cakap,
IV lah?
Tak, dia suruh minum air lah. Minum air je. Cakap okay. So you just advise him to drink more water lah. So dah gitu dia duduk situ. Terus kita tengah maghrib tu, aku tengah going around my platoon lah.
Yeah.
Terus aku punya sergeant datang.
Okay.
Sergeant aku datang, dia cakap, D, kau punya recruit tu dia dah macam lain lah. Cakap, lain apa? Tak tahu, kau pergi tengok lah. Dia dah, orang semua takut nak dekat dengan dia.
A totally different person lah.
Terus aku pergi, aku tengok. Tu aku cakap, recruit Jerry, what's wrong with you? Cakap, tu dia dah tengok aku. Dia tengok aku. Tu dah gini, cakap, siapa kau? Kau imagine a recruit talking back to a officer like that.
Yeah.
Terus aku cakap, siapa kau? Can you talk to me like that? No? Terus cakap, tu dia tengok aku, dia tengok, siapa kau? Terus aku dah, alamak, ini dah confirm lah.
Okay. At that point, how were you feeling? Macam
aku at that time, aku wasn't, okay lah, ni honestly speaking lah. Aku tak rasa takut ke apa. Because
you
Aku really thought macam takkan kena sampuk sih.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
But then aku okay. But aku continue the story.
Okay, please.
Okay. So terus aku pergi aku punya platoon, cakap, okay, I need 2 volunteers with me. So aku dia orang datang lah, dua-dua budak Melayu. So this batch is a standard batch tau. Kira macam budak-budak pernah duduk dalam, all from the boys home. Then aku jaga diorang lah.
Budak-budak degil lah.
Budak-budak degil. Budak-budak nakal.
Okay, alright.
So aku tanya diorang lah, siapa boleh baca ayat kursi? Cakap, saya boleh gini. Terus tu aku bilang dah, okay, korang tolong aku, korang pegang tangan dia, aku kat telinga dia lah.
Restrain him lah.
Restrain him lah. Pasal dia dah macam
violent or quite violent.
Dia belum violent, but then he's dah macam, dia punya body dah tense up.
Okay.
Dia dah macam like opening up his body gitu.
Alright.
So dah gitu tu aku cakap, okay, korang pegang tangan dia. Then aku pergi berbual dengan dia lah. Terus diorang dah gini semua. Terus aku bacakan ayat kursi lah. Dia dah baca ayat kursi tu, dia dah okey tau. Dia dah okey late. So dah gini tu cakap, sir, I headache lah. Cakap, never mind.
Does he know that he's being possessed?
I think he don't know.
Okay.
Then terus cakap, okay. Aku panggil yang his 2 platoon mates tu. To pergi balik lah.
Okay.
Tu lepas tu orang balik je, dah masuk isyaknya time tau. Dah isyaknya time, kali dia start balik lah. Dia dah tengok orang, dia dah agresif, dah macam opening up his body, apalah ni semua. Tu aku pergi encik pula. Encik aku cakap, why,
Sapalak apa bro?
Tak. Cik aku Cina.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
Habis dia macam Buddhist lah. I think he's a Buddhist.
But he knows it like.
All the sergeants semua dah tahu lah.
Okay.
Habis tu aku bilang dorang just keep an eye on him lah.
Okay.
So encik aku terus pergi kat dia cakap, if you are a spirit, you get out of his body now. Gini. Terus macam aku tengok macam amak encik. But because kita commanders kan, we need to control the situation. Kita tak boleh kasi like the other recruits know what is really happening.
I see. Okay.
Because all this while all this is happening, all the recruits macam tengah tengok
don't want to create a panic or what.
Kita tak nak buat panic apa. Habis kita dah going to stay there for 4 nights. I mean like 3 nights. Habis kalau the first night je dah macam gini, takkan budak-budak tak takut kan. So aku macam okay. Terus aku cakap ada apa ni, Jerry, you follow me back to company line lah. Company line is back to the base lah kira. I carry you. Okay. Aku cakap ada kau that time dia dah macam dia in and out. So aku cakap ada aku panggil nama dia dah dapat boleh jawab, baru aku macam berbual dengan dia lah. Then aku cakap ada kau boleh baca ayat apa surah-surah apa tak? Cakap Al-Fatihah je rasa. Okay, kau baca je Al-Fatihah. Terus baca. Tu aku angkat dia. Terus bila aku tengah angkat dia kat
medic
to the vehicle. Aku dah lupa all this NS-nya term. Basically it's a pickup truck ah.
Okay.
Half tonner, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, and angkat dia sampai kat half tonner tu aku dah rasa dia punya grip dia makin lama makin ketat tau. Dia macam aku suruh angkat dia gini kan. So dia macam lama-lama dia macam ketatkan tangan dia gini. Like he's choking me lah. Choking me. Tu aku macam tu aku tengok dia. Tu dia dah mata dia dah lain lah. I can remember the eyes man.
Okay.
So dia dah lain mata. Tu aku cakap Jerry, you are choking me you're holding me too tightly. Cakap tu dia dah start dia. Tu aku dah alamak. Aku what I did next is aku terus macam, because he's quite a small fellow lah. So aku angkat dia, aku terus campak dia to the back of the half tonner je.
Okay.
Aku tu macam kira macam apa macam wrestling lah kira. Aku angkat dia tu, aku campak dia kat the back of the tonner. Terus cakap that time if I remember correctly, one of the drivers is our primary school friend.
Siapa?
Hazmi tak salah aku.
Hazmi, okay. I kenal. Shout out to Hazmi.
Okay. Then after that aku cakap dengan the medic and the driver. Driver, you straight away go to the company line. You don't stop for anything.
Okay.
Then aku cakap dengan dia, aku cakap dengan medic, you sit behind here with me, and then if anything happens, you take over.
Okay.
Kira kan macam dia take over jaga the recruit tu lah. Terus recruit tu on the way to the company line dah agresif gila lah.
Okay.
Aku had to pin him down. Aku punya kira on my body weight is on his back tau.
Alright.
And then aku dia punya body weight. Then medic tu pegang kaki dia. Kira kan 2 person holding a small boy lah.
Small boy.
Tu bila dah sampai company line tu, aku call OC aku. Sir, this one recruit kena sampuk. OC aku Melayu lah. This one recruit kena sampuk lah. Cakap apa jadi? You come down first lah. We talk there. Terus dia datang company line. Dia dah kat sick bay ni kat sick bay tu semua. Terus this recruit dia tengah, kita letak dia kat katil lah. Terus OC aku pula datang dia cakap recruit, what's wrong with you? Terus recruit ni dia ambil OC tu punya uniform, collar. Kau bilang budak-budak kau keluar tempat aku. Aku dah gila. Aku dah macam tu aku cakap recruit Jerry, you are talking to your OC now. Cakap kau tu dia repeat lagi kau bilang budak-budak kau keluar tempat aku.
Oh, okay. So, okay. No, I get it. Why the thing say like that? Okay, right.
Pasal tempat tu is dah lama abandoned.
I see.
And then when we came in, kita habis macam kau tahu lah budak-budak nakal ni semua, diorang maki-maki apa ni semua kan.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I think
Disturb the nest
disturb the nest. And then dia pun dia cakap something, kau bawa barang-barang yang tak baik dengan kau.
And what's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
But my OC say maybe kita pasal kita bawa barang tak halal apa ni semua kan.
Yeah.
Then that's why this thing ni lah. Tapi I don't know whether that jin is a Muslim ke apa lah kan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Habis tu dah gitu. After that we had to calm him by giving him apa ni apa tu?
Hydration
Tak, not that.
Salt.
Macam kasih dia tidur, macam kasih dia relax lah apa?
Anesthetic.
Something like that lah.
Okay.
Anesthetic is too strong kan.
Yeah.
But we gave him something to calm him down lah.
I see. Okay.
Tu dia dah relax lah. Tu dia dah relax tu dia tidur. Dia tidur then
Tranquilizer.
tak lah. Usi aku datang kat aku lah, cakap this one serious or not lah. Cakap I also don't know lah sir. But throughout since Maghrib just now, he say he has been complaining about his shoulder and head, macam headache lah. So I think it's real lah. Tu dia dah cakap gitu. Tu cakap alamak, itulah aku apa ni, aku dah lama tak solat ni. So itulah macam we should have done a proper
ritual.
Not ritual, like a proper cleansing of the area lah. Macam you know, like zikir-zikir ke azan ke apa. Terus then the next day the recruit bangun, dia cakap sir, why am I here? So throughout that whole ordeal,
he wasn't aware.
Dia dah lost consciousness lah.
I see. So that wasn't him lah actually.
Yeah.
But did the thing but do you guys still stay throughout the 3 days?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my daughter in the back.
No, after that, the next day, kita semua pack and we go to the original campsite.
Okay. So you guys left lah.
Yeah, because my OC talked to the superior.
Yeah.
He say about what happened all that kan. So we got approval to use that area.
Asyik if you guys stay one by one nanti kena sampuk.
And this boy, after dia dah kena sampuk kat situ kan, it went on until he POP.
The thing disturb him all.
Yeah. And tak salah aku, there were a few instances other companies pun macam kena sampuk-sampuk juga.
Similar case lah.
Not similar case, but this one they were in their bunks.
But this due to the
I'm not sure.
Yeah, like they said, like the Kong always have this kind of
because right in front of my company, my company is third company dulu, dekat Rocky Hill. Okay. So right in front of that company, kita ada macam forest kan. After that forest dah kubur.
I see.
Yeah.
It's a
cemetery.
Muslim cemetery.
I don't know whether it's Muslim or not. But I think it's Muslim lah, pasal dia sakat batu nisan je.
Seram kan this kind of stories coming from aku kali ni kena sampuk, ya Allah.
So that boy, he apparently after that he macam kena sampuk kan. To the extent that they send him to IMH.
Damn. Like serious lah. Until now, like how?
Now I don't know lah. Until he POP, I think I never see him POP pun. He dah masuk IMH tu. That one I transfer the case to HQ.
Seram sah.
Damn sah. Yeah, now that you mention it, baru teringat sih.
I mean, like this is not a travel story, but
Yeah.
it's actually quite intense. but okay, speaking of macam all these jungle stories, I also experienced similar, but this was when I was trekking to Mount Agong in Bali. Okay, but my story is short lah, takkan sampai or what lah. So basically, before you trek up the mountain, the guide already told us whatever it is, do not bring any beef product into the mountain lah. Because I think it's a Hindu punya sacred site lah. So we had to trek up the mountain in the wee morning at 12 midnight. 12 midnight. But before that, prior to that, my friend, Ahmad, he went to McDonald's. Okay. and he ordered a Big Mac. So when we arrived Bali at that time, at night we arrived in the evening lah Bali. So straight away at night we already have to trek up. But before that he went to McDonald's at the airport and he ordered Big Mac. So dia makan lah. But then I told him lah, Ahmad, kau makan, if you eat all this beef product, like, do you think it's considered that you are bringing beef product into the mountain or not? So he was like, I don't believe all this nonsense lah. Okay, so for me, I mean, like, we are Muslim also, we don't believe this kind of thing lah. And plus it's already inside his stomach, what? It's not that we physically bring the thing. Okay, then on the trek night, okay, so we were before you trek up the mountain, so there's the guide will do this macam some Hindu ritual lah at the entrance of the mountain. Quite eerie because it's very dark. Tak ada lampu langsung. So you see him do all this like macam dance performance semua.
Serious?
Serious. I'm like, apa sah ni? So we just stood there, keep quiet lah. Then macam I think he was like doa or what lah.
Okay, dia doa lah.
Yeah. And then so we trek up. I think like less than half an hour. Then suddenly Ahmad was like, bro, I don't feel good lah. Then I'm like, kenapa kita baru sampai sih? Because we have like I think 6 hours to go to trek up the mountain to the summit lah. And then Ahmad says, I think you guys go ahead lah. Terus kan, Ahmad, we are in the middle of the mountains, the jungle. Then you just want to sit by the rock. Because we were sitting at this macam rest point lah. He said he cannot lah. Then in that case, like we say, okay lah, never mind, we go back lah. Then Ahmad say, never mind, just continue. I will slowly walk up lah. But then the guide followed him at the back. So I and there were 3 of us. So I and another friend, we just walk up ahead. And slowly dah naik. I think after 15 minutes like that. So Ahmad say, guys, stop, I cannot already. Tu kita macam, alamak ni dah rabak. He looked all pale and everything. Then suddenly he sat down. He turned to his left. Then he
exorcist lah kira.
Tak. Dia muntah. Dia muntah. Kita like, oh shit, Ahmad. Then when I shine the torchlight at his vomit, you guess what I saw?
Ulat?
No. All the Big Mac pieces.
Serious?
all the beef yeah. Then after that like, Ahmad, this is the Big Mac you eat just now. Then she's like, he like, after that he like, she macam pening gitu. Then after a few hours, a few minutes, suddenly she said, I'm okay already. Yeah. So basically, so I guess he already threw up all the beef.
Big Mac.
Dia kata macam, bulu rumah aku macam ternaik. Saya like, kira kan betul lah like you cannot bring legitly bring beef product So
Mount Agong
Mount Agong, yeah. Mount Agong. Mount Rinjani I think it's not a macam Hindu punya site. Yeah, so it's opposite Mount Rinjani in Lombok. Then Mount Agong is in Bali. Yeah, so basically that was my
your experience
traveling as in. But there were a few encounters also, but I think we save that for later. So because I have something to share. Alright, so okay, so what do you think of the scariest place to travel?
Scariest place?
Okay. Honestly, for me, like
where I've traveled, to travel.
Okay, honestly, when I went to Bali, I don't actually macam appreciate the vibe there.
The kecak dance
I don't know. It feels like maybe it's their culture.
Yeah.
So it's like those Hindu culture. Then you can see all those offerings by the roadside.
Barungan.
Yeah, all those. I feel like okay, maybe, but I have to respect their culture.
Yeah, correct.
But it just give me like a very eerie vibe
Is it?
in Bali. Yeah. Other than that,
Maybe because all the macam deities, deities,
yeah.
they will put it on the walls.
Yeah. Especially like macam you go to all these Hindu punya areas. Even like in India, India, I went to the temples also. So quite because of the deities, as you said. Yeah. Can be quite scary lah. But
It plays tricks on your minds.
yeah. But all you know for them, like, that's the god of peace.
Peace.
Yeah. So basically, I guess when you are abroad, what do you think their ghost is? What their ghost like? Confirm or not?
I actually I've heard. I saw this one video before.
Okay.
I can't remember where lah. So the person is saying the jinn, you know, as we know, like all ghosts are actually jinn, right?
Yeah, we believe that way lah. Yeah.
So the jinn will take from the person what they are most afraid of. I mean, like what ghosts they are afraid of.
Yeah.
Faham tak? So like macam kita in Asia, kita fikir macam cekpon, pocong.
Yeah.
So that's why that macam that ghost is popular in our area lah, in Asia.
Yeah.
So like macam in the West,
Like you won't see a pocong in Amsterdam.
yeah, because the jinn will know how to appear itself before you.
They become what, Dracula?
I don't know lah. Like maybe macam
tak seram ke Dracula?
Sadako ke.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So kan The Ring kan dah international.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we do this episode, recently I think I posted a story on my personal IG. Okay, so I asking if anyone have any horror travel stories to share. Okay, so a few of my friends gave in short horror stories. Okay, so let me share a few. I think you know this person. So this ghostly encounter is from. Okay. So this ghostly encounters from a former cabin crew. I think you know her. So this is from Art.
Oh, Atika.
Atika,
okay.
yeah. So she said, aku punya story happened.
Hi Atika.
So she said, aku punya story happened on board. I had an ultra long haul flight. Okay. Ultra long haul flight usually how many hours?
13
hours. 13 hours. Yeah. So and during my rest time is usually 8 crew rest and 8 crew on duty. So aku overslept. I opened my curtain in the crew bunk and saw there was another bunk still occupied, and I was relieved, thinking I'm not the last one to go down for duty. So I got ready and went down back to the cabin. When I went down, I saw everyone was already down. Banyaknya down. Okay, I was the last one to come back down. Okay. So now I'm thinking, siapa dalam crew bunk that I saw was occupied. I went back up and saw that it was completely empty.
Oh.
Okay, so she sent me this voice note of hers.
Okay, aku malas nak type. Aku rasa it's better if I tell you in voice note, so you can understand it more. So the crew bunk is like an aisle of 4 bunks on the left and 4 bunks on the right, and usually.
Okay, so the crew bunk when she shared to me, it looks like macam those first class punya cabin. You know it? Yeah. So again, quite interesting. Besar juga sih tempat.
Yeah.
Okay, can.
The supervisor takes the first bunk on the right side. So on the left 1, 2, 3, 4, and the right 1, 2, 3, 4 kan. So I always occupy the first bunk on the right because there's a phone there. So in case anything happens, they can call me or they can call downstairs. So bila aku bangun, aku macam oh shit, I'm so late. So I open my curtain Habis aku look around lah. Aku tengok banyak semua dah kosong except the last bunk. And macam masih ada lampu and the curtain was still drawn lah, you know. So aku macam, okay, nasib baik masih ada orang lah. So aku siap and then put my uniform and then I went down lah. So aku macam, phew, nasib baik. So aku macam look around, aku macam, aku kira semua orang dah kat bawah, okay. So I was like, so if you are all down here, who's upstairs? Well done, okay. So I was like, who's upstairs, Who was the person in the bunk? Because it was not, like I can hear the person dressing up and stuff and putting things in her bag or his bag, whatever. So I was like, okay lah. But when I saw everybody downstairs, aku macam, creak, like who's upstairs? Like I had no idea who or what that thing was. So I mustered up enough courage and I went back upstairs and it was completely empty. The curtains were drawn open and the lights were off for that bunk. So which is, I went back up to see it was completely empty. Jang.
So it's actually first time aku dengar like macam ghostly encounter in the plane.
Plane
So far like we don't actually know of any any horror stories from inside the plane. Usually like inside the plane, the only horrific thing is like falling down into like the plane crash. Okay, so another person sent me, so this from Fazil. He said, ramai perempuan nak kenalan dengan aku when aku overseas.
Wow.
Seram Okay, Fazil kau diam. Okay, so and from Shafiq, okay, I was shopping in Europe and only to find out my bank account turning red. I was horrified. Okay. Jeng. Okay, so from Leah, okay, Lee ke Lea, Lee. Say, not exactly horror, but I was in Rome and a person barged in my hotel room in the middle of the night while I was asleep. They had the key.
Oh, ni macam yang kat India tu sah.
Oh yeah.
Then
Scary.
what happened?
No, then I did ask her lah. So we had a long conversation, but malas nak. I think she said like the person was drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, and the hotel actually has like 2 doors. Then everyone has the main key to the first door. It's all the same key to the first. And then she didn't lock the second door.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's her fault lah.
Okay.
And then the drunk guy just went in. Okay, and this one is from Jenny. Someone knocked and pressed the doorbell a couple of times. But when I looked through the peephole, no one was there. But at the same time, there was still knocking and ringing at the door.
Serious ah?
Damn.
Bulu rumah aku naik.
And this was in a well-known 5-star hotel in Bangkok.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so speaking of like all these hotels, so usually all these horror stories, if you realize, it comes from usually your accommodation. Yep. And then I have this, it's a full-length story, quite a lengthy story from my friend Nadira, not real name, Nadira. So can I read it? Okay. Alright. Okay, so this happened during my honeymoon trip in Japan in late November 2018. Okay. I was staying in an Airbnb ryokan. Yeah. So somewhere around the local district of Kawaguchiko.
Okay.
Me and hubby.
That's near Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji,
lah.
yeah.
Okay.
Me and hubby, we had the whole house to ourselves. It was a beautiful, traditional and old rustic-looking ryokan that has already been upgraded with modern facilities. There were plenty of rooms just for the 2 of us. And also we had the view of Mount Fuji and its lake at the back of the ryokan. Ooh, nice. It was peaceful and quiet, and the other houses and buildings were pretty far apart. It feels like we were staying in a villa, and the price we paid for 3 nights was what made it even worth our money. Okay. As soon as night came, the place then looked kind of eerie in the dark. We had to sleep on a futon on the tatami in one of the room. Futon on tatami is what? It's like the
floor lah.
The floor bed. Yep. I remember telling my hubby that I wanted to have an early rest since we had just arrived from Singapore and had to travel to Fuji Kawaguchiko. Yeah. I was pretty tired and I remember looking at my husband playing game on his phone right before I dozed off. I didn't take too long to fall asleep, but it was then disrupted. I felt like someone or something was sitting on me and I was not able to move. When I opened my eyes, I saw a boy and a girl sitting on top of me with their backs facing me.
Serious ah?
At that point of time, I didn't know if I was dreaming or awake. My whole body was completely immobilized, but I could still see my husband beside me playing his game. I was trying to make eye contact with him, but to no available. It seems like he didn't notice me at all. It was quite frustrating, and at the same time, I was so scared when both the boy and girl turned their heads slowly at me. And guess what I saw? Both of them had no face at all.
Wow.
I tried screaming for help at my
Serious
husband and tried uttering some prayers. The next thing I knew, I managed to snap out of the dream as I felt my husband shaking my body to try to wake me up. He told me I was screaming in my sleep with my eyes closed. I woke up trembling in fear. My husband calmed me down and told me I probably had a nightmare. I requested to have the room light switched on as I was really, really scared because it felt so real. I managed to sleep through the night without any more interference and woke up to a brand new day. Belum habis. During the day, the light brings out the beauty of the ryokan and with Mount Fuji at the background. I completely forgotten about what happened the night before and was too busy appreciating the view of Mount Fuji. We then went out the whole day to Lake Kawaguchiko and arrived back in our ryokan in the evening. Again at night, it felt really spooky with the silence in the background and the dim lit lights in the ryokan. Ryokan or ryokan? Ryokan. It really gave out the vibe from the movie The Ring. I remember we were having our takeaway dinner on the chabudai, a short-legged table in the dining room, when suddenly out of nowhere there were like digital music played from the toilet.
Serious ah?
Yeah. Me and my husband decided to investigate. As we walked towards the toilet, we then saw the automated toilet bowl were flushing by itself, and every time it flushes, it made this musical sound. So I guess it's the bidet.
It's the bidet feature.
Bidet feature, yeah. Because it sounded eerie, my husband decided to switch off the plug. We didn't think much about what happened and carried on with our evening. As it was time to sleep, I told my hubby to leave the entire lights in the ryokan to be switched on. Then I was about to doze off. Suddenly, I felt our blankets were being pulled away slowly. I didn't think much about it. And I was too sleepy and I adjusted it back by pulling it up. Then the next thing, it happened again. And this time, it seems like someone aggressively pulled our blankets away. Me and husband woke up from it. When we looked around the room, there was no one. I was shaken. I begged my hubby that we should leave and find another place, like a hotel or something. My hubby knew something wasn't right about the ryokan. He calmed me down and told me that we will leave the next thing in the morning and forfeit the remaining day. He then proceeded to switch on a Quran recitation from YouTube on his phone so he can sleep through the night. We managed to sleep through the night with the lights on and the recitation in the background. Woke up in the next morning, packed our stuffs and headed to the nearest hotel around the tourist spot in Fuji Kawaguchiko. What a way to start our honeymoon trip, but after that incident, we didn't have any other encounters. Overall, we had a nice honeymoon trip around Japan and we didn't even think about the ghostly encounters and we had throughout the trip. It's just that the next time, me and hubby, we ensured that when we travel, we book the accommodation carefully.
Ryokan is like those preserved houses in Japan.
It's really old, right? Have you stayed in a ryokan?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Aku every time nak book ryokan on Airbnb, my wife don't want.
It
I think it's because of this. Yeah. So I haven't stayed in a ryokan before.
But in Japan, okay, when I read about the bidet features from the toilet, you know that I went to this particular hotel. It's like a hotel, yeah. So when you walk into the bathroom, the toilet bowl will lift automatically. Yeah. So there was one time, I don't know lah, maybe it's a glitch or something. I didn't even pass by the toilet. So suddenly the toilet will just lift the thing by itself.
Oh.
Yeah, but
so it detects someone.
I feel so, but it was just only one time lah. Yeah. So after that, and also it was quite a spacious punya.
Hantu pun nak berak.
yeah, the channel. So I guess like all these ghostly encounter in hotels are like very common.
Yeah.
And there was also like the previous person, siapa ni, Jenny, said about the doorbell and knock couple of times in the peephole. There was no one.
Tu kat Thailand seram ber.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thailand also give me like this.
Yeah.
Eerie vibes.
I think because of I think I watched too much Thailand ghost story.
Oh yeah. No, when you were saying about your recruit, dia punya shoulder being
which movie? Shutter kan?
Shutter. That was fun.
Shutter was scary.
Okay. Now I remember. I had this encounter. I was in Cambodia. And then I and Razi so we went to this very cheap hostel. Okay, so the hostel actually is quite run down lah. You know, Cambodia punya tempat is really macam not developed yet lah. Yep. And then there was one time, malam tu, I put my phone on macam at the side table. So macam like I'm trying to doze off in the dark lah. So the room was in completely darkness. Then suddenly I saw like a flashing light by the side. Chirp a couple of times. A light flashes. Actually, apa sah? When I look, I saw my phone was flashing the lights. Then like, why suddenly my phone can just produce those flashes? So aku cakap, apa sah ni? I woke Razi up. I cakap, Razi, kau perasan tak aku punya? So Razi also said that, he noticed like something glaring lah. Then I told him it was actually coming from my phone. So when I look at my phone, then it stopped flashing already. So I looked through the gallery. Okay, guess what I saw?
What?
Nothing lah. I just saw the ceiling. Habis macam saw the ceiling fan. Yeah. So I think it took a couple of pictures.
Serious ah?
And it's just the ceiling fan.
Ooh.
So aku macam, apa sih? What is there someone trying to show us or something? So I'm like, I deleted the place. I deleted the picture and switched off my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's it lah. So can you imagine like if actually there's something trying to
macam Shutter.
like someone
rumah aku naik.
So yeah, I guess this kind of horror story usually coming from the place you stay.
Yeah, mostly is accommodations. You are right.
Kau apa ni? Do you hear something?
Apa?
It sounded like the end of the podcast, guys. Alright. Okay,
Jerk moment.
Okay, alright. So, thank you again for listening to our episode. Alright, and if you have any interesting horror travel stories, if you wish to share, so please DM us at SantaiCo on Instagram.
Yes, SantaiCo.
Alright, this episode is brought to you by Agent MRI, dedicated to unlocking your property's potential. And if you have like haunted house to sell, do you think you can sell a haunted house?
I will try my best.
But usually haunted house, macam mana dorang dia price ni?
Even if the house is haunted, they won't know.
Oh, okay.
Unless they ask lah, then we will be obligated to tell.
I see. Yeah. Okay, guys, if you want to engage Agent MRI to sell your haunted property, you can contact him at 90105980.
Agent MRI. Let's go.